Okay, so today we are reading Ed. It is Primary Phonics Series 1, Book 7. So, our focus concept is short vowel review. So our words are bed, fed, had, men, ran, sat, but, fun, let, nut, run, wet, can, get, man, pen, sad. So feel free to read those over again. And then our sight words quickly are a, and, fell, of, the, to, was. Okay. Now we want to think about the sequencing of the story. So as we're reading through this story, we want to think about what happens first, next, and then finally. So what happens at the beginning, the middle, and then the end. So try to keep that in mind as we're reading the story. So it's called Ed. So Ed naps on his bed. His bed is a rug in his pen. Men run up to the pen. A man has a big bag. The man had nuts in his bag. The nut hits the rug. Ed sat up on his rug. Ed cannot nap. The nut got him up. Ed ran to get the nut. It is fun to get fed. The man set a nut in the mud. But Ed cannot get the nut. Ed is sad. They made him sad. Poor guy. The man set a nut on top of the pen. Ed got up on his legs. Ed cannot get up to the top of his pen. Ed cannot get the nut. Ed is sad. Ed cannot get the nut. Ed ran to the tub in his pen. Ed got the nut wet. The nut fell in the pen. Oh my. Ed got the nut. The man set the bag in the pen. The man let Ed get it. The men ran to the bus. Ed was not sad. Ed had the bag and the nuts. Ed had a nap on his rug. Okay. So, hope you kept in mind the sequencing of the story. So, what was in the beginning? What happened in the beginning? We can go back up. We see Ed in his pen. He's having a good time. Then some men came. And now what did the men do to Ed? What did they have? Yes, he had a bag of nuts. And what does he do? He puts the nuts in front of Ed, but Ed cannot reach them. And finally, what happens at the end of the story? What happens at the end? Ed was sad before, but once he got the nuts, now he is not sad. Ed was not sad. Okay. Now we have some questions. Number 1. What was in the man's bag? What did the man have in his bag? We saw here What did he have? He had nuts in his bag. Number 2. Why is Ed sad? Why was he sad? Think about it. Why is he sad? Because he cannot get the nut. They're being kind of mean to him, aren't they? Poor Ed. Number 3. How did Ed get the nut down? How was he able to get the nut? It says, Ed ran to the tub in his pen. Ed got the nut wet. So this was smart by Ed. He was able to get some water. And what do elephants have? What? Elephants, big nose, long trunk. He was able to spray down that nut and get it to fall. Man, I wish I was an elephant. Then I could reach really high. Number 4. Where do the men go? So what happens to the men? So we see the men, and what are they doing? The men ran to the bus. Okay. So, yep, that's the last question. How did you guys do? Make sure to go read through the book again. So, good luck.